A 2,500-year-old lesson from the Buddha that still changes lives today. Imagine a world where peace isn't just a distant dream, but a practical tool for success. A world where ancient wisdom cuts through the noise of modern life, offering clarity and power. This isn't a fairy tale. It's a profound truth that has helped countless individuals transform their inner chaos into unwavering strength, guiding them toward true fulfillment and genuine achievement. This is the story of Sarah and how she found that ancient path right in the heart of her overwhelming modern life. Sarah lived in a bustling city, her days a blur of emails, meetings, and endless to-do lists. On paper, she was thriving. Her tech career was on an upward climb, her apartment was stylish, and her social calendar was packed. From the outside, she had it all. But inside, Sarah felt a constant hum of anxiety, a tight knot in her stomach that never quite loosened. She was always chasing the next promotion, the next big client, the next social event, believing that each new achievement would finally bring her the peace she craved. But it never did. Each success brought a fleeting moment of relief, quickly followed by the pressure to achieve even more. She spent her evenings scrolling through social media, comparing her life to carefully curated highlight reels, feeling a nagging sense of inadequacy. Sleep was elusive, her mind racing with worries about the past and anxieties about the future. She was deeply attached to her image, her accomplishments, and the approval of others. Her ego whispered that she had to keep pushing, keep proving herself. This endless cycle of modern stress had trapped her, making her feel isolated even in a crowd. She was outwardly successful but deeply, painfully restless. One Tuesday morning, the delicate balance finally broke. A minor mistake at work, a missed detail in a report she'd rushed through, escalated into a major problem. It wasn't the end of the world, but for Sarah, it felt like it. She felt a wave of shame and failure wash over her. Sitting at her desk, staring at her computer screen, she felt her breath catch. Her heart pounded, and a cold sweat broke out. This wasn't just stress, it was a full-blown panic attack. It was her body's desperate plea for her to stop, to look inward, to find another way. Later that week, still shaken, Sarah found herself wandering into a small, quiet bookstore she'd passed 100 times. A book caught her eye, simply titled The Path to Inner Peace. Skeptical but desperate, she bought it. The book wasn't about quick fixes or overnight success. It spoke of ancient Buddhist principles, especially mindfulness and the practice of letting go. It wasn't about denying ambition, but about finding a healthier relationship with it. It suggested that true success wasn't just about what you accumulated, but about the peace you found along the way. These Buddha life lessons and motivation ideas felt foreign, yet strangely compelling. Tentatively, Sarah began to experiment. She started with simple breathing exercises, just 5 minutes a day. Instead of letting her mind race, she tried to focus on the sensation of her breath, bringing herself back to the present moment each time her thoughts wandered. It was incredibly hard at first. Her mind rebelled, throwing up endless distractions. But she persisted, remembering the book's gentle encouragement that mindfulness was a muscle, and it took time to strengthen. Then came the bigger challenge, letting go. Sarah realized how much she clung to things, past grievances, future worries, the need for approval. The book taught her about non-attachment, not indifference, but a freedom from being controlled by desires or outcomes. She started small. Instead of agonizing over a critical email, she would read it, acknowledge her feelings, and then consciously let go of the emotional grip it had on her. She began to see her thoughts not as commands, but as passing clouds in the sky of her mind. This was a true turning point. As Sarah continued her journey, she noticed subtle shifts. She wasn't magically stress-free, but her reactions were different. When faced with a deadline, instead of feeling overwhelmed, she'd take a deep breath, focus on one task, and move forward with greater clarity. She began to understand the Buddha's teaching that suffering often comes not from events themselves, but from our attachment to them and our resistance to change. She started practicing compassion, not just for others, but for herself. She recognized that her harsh self-criticism only made things worse. This wasn't about being weak. It was about cultivating inner kindness, allowing her mind to be a friend rather than an enemy. She found herself more patient with colleagues, more present with friends, and genuinely enjoying moments she once rushed through. Slowly, her inner world began to calm. The constant hum of anxiety lessened, replaced by a quiet strength. And something remarkable happened. Her outer life began to reflect this inner transformation. With a calmer mind, she made clearer decisions. Her focus at work improved, leading to more innovative solutions, not just more hours. She wasn't chasing success with desperation. She was attracting it with mindful intention. Her relationships deepened because she was truly present. She learned that genuine inner peace fuels outer success in ways she never imagined. It wasn't about abandoning her ambition, but refining it, making it serve a deeper purpose. This powerful journey, fueled by ancient Buddha life lessons and motivation, isn't just for Sarah. It's for you. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught in the trap of endless doing, always looking outside ourselves for happiness and success. But what if the greatest power, the most profound peace, and the most sustainable success were already within you? What if the key to unlocking your potential lies not in adding more to your plate, but in letting go of what weighs you down? The wisdom of the Buddha teaches us that true freedom comes from understanding the nature of our own minds, from practicing mindfulness, and from cultivating non-attachment. It's about finding contentment in the present moment, even amidst life's challenges. When you find that calm center, when you learn to observe your thoughts without judgment and release your grip on what you cannot control, you don't lose your drive. Instead, you gain clarity, resilience, and a deep sense of purpose. Your journey to inner peace and outer success can begin today. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about uncovering the powerful, peaceful person you already are beneath the layers of stress and expectation. These timeless Buddha life lessons and motivation principles offer a blueprint for not just surviving, but truly thriving in modern life. Embrace them and watch as your world, both inside and out, begins to transform. The ultimate success isn't just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process, a person grounded in peace, clarity, and unwavering strength.